We'll put the head on the side and we'll work on the arms. Now the lower arms have a thick side, which is this side, and a thin side. The thin side is the top, the thick side is the bottom. So I put the two thicks in together, and then I put the paws on the lower arms. So the part with the larger point goes on the inside. So you place that larger point on the inside of the arm. And then so. So there will be a paw. And I take my stick to press it, or my little iron, because our next step is going to be to put the front on the back. Then I turn them over so we have the two arms ready, and I place the other part of the arm on top of them. Now this is a hard part because these don't really line up real well. So what I do is I place a pin on the top part and a pin on the bottom part to try to get them lined up. Now we leave a part open for stuffing, so we just sew a little bit of the start. And then skip a bit, and my rule of thumb is that you have to skip these two marks on this stick to be able to stuff. And again, give it a check on the back side to make sure that you've got everything stitched. And then to turn these arms, I put my thumb in all the way to the bottom. Then I put my index finger on top of my thumb and curl the arm over my index finger until my thumb and forefinger show up, and then I pull that, and that turns it inside out. And I take my handy dandy little stick and flatten out the curves. So on the bare directions it says to attach the arms to the body. However, when you do that, you often end up with the pads of the bear on the wrong side. And so what I do is I attach the arms to the head instead. And you can see how they're going to be so that the attachment and the paws get on the right side. So I take the paw, or I take the arm, and put it in the middle of each side of the head, and then I sew that arm to the head. Now certainly you can do whichever way you want. I just find sewing it to the head makes it sure that I get the paws on the right side. Same thing for the other side. So now you have the head with the arms, and you're sure the paws are on the inside of the bear.